it's time to head back to Hoan Kiem in Hanoi. I've got one more appointment with my chef pals in the city to get their definitive take on French cuisine in Vietnam. I once again meet up with my chef pal Raphael at the Metropole chic Angelina, a modern and contemporary bar that is without a doubt my favorite watering hole when I'm in Hanoi. When we were researching this episode in Vietnam, we learned, surprisingly, that the Michelin guide has not been to Vietnam or even made a single recommendation. Why is that?
It's simple. It's just because the Michelin guide is not in Vietnam yet. I think the Michelin guide is coming step by step in Asia. Okay. And I think soon in Vietnam maybe.
Okay. Do you know the reason behind that?
I think you need a lot of logistic and organization to
infrastructure.
Something as big as a Michelin.
Okay.
It's very famous worldwide. So I think they're waiting to be ready and they want to make sure to do it right.
Makes sense. Well, there's some really amazing eating establishments throughout Vietnam, and I think they should be here. And they're going to have their hands full when they do come here, right?
Right, exactly. And I think they are thinking about this, and we cross fingers that they will come soon.
Great. Well, cheers to that. Hopefully we'll see them soon.
Thank you.
And that answers my question, too. I was wondering about that. Thanks for clearing that up.
You're welcome.
It's late, and after service, both the French chefs, Raphael, Aurélien, and I are on search for dinner. Anything will do, especially a humble bowl of pho. It's been said that the true home of Franco-Vietnamese cooking is Hanoi. Finally, I can get some French chefs together to talk shop about this subject, cooking French food in Vietnam. What other tweaks do you have to do to suit the local palate?
Actually, they don't use much cream and milk in their food. All of the dairy item. That's why there is a lot of stock, chicken broth, fish broth. They don't like much cream also in their dessert. They can use eggs. Eggs is fine, but all of the dairy are a bit special for them. So it's quite interesting for us and challenging, especially when you come from France. We have to adapt ourselves to the cooking of the meat, not too much oil, not too much fat also. That's why you don't see much fat in your stock. Because it's more natural. There is actually more flavor with less cream. We still use fat, but at a small amount. But the meat they are fine.
So would you say that all the restaurants in Vietnam that have set up shop and are doing well, they've sort of created their own niche of Franco-Vietnamese cuisine? Because it's not French.
It's a bit funny because, like, for example, the banh mi, it's a French baguette, it's a French pâté, and it's a Vietnamese seasoning. You know, there is herbs, there is coriander, there is green mango, it's a mix of French and Vietnamese.
A fascinating insight from Hanoi's best chefs specializing in French cuisine. I've explored daily eating habits of the Vietnamese and understood their palate, but so far, I haven't gotten hands-on with my food. That is about to change. I've taken on Hanoi's most prominent dishes in an effort to understand the basic building blocks of Vietnamese food. Keep in mind, the cuisine does change as you venture into different parts of the country. To bolster my knowledge and to really understand the cuisine at its heart, I have to get hands-on. I visit my friend Anna, who's gonna walk me through a traditional meal, starting off with a visit to the local market. Anna's got a menu in mind, so we get cracking as she knows all our ingredients and stops. Good, because I don't.
This is nice. Shopping.
Yeah. For our first dish, cha ca, grilled fish, we need the fish. So normally you use catfish, yes. But since we don't have a big catfish,
yeah,
we
can
substitute it with,
yes.
And what's the fish we're using?
Snack catfish.
That actually looks like a diamondback rattler, that pattern. Wow. Snakehead fish. It's an invasive species in many parts of the world, primitive in design. These things can survive by breathing air and stay on land for multiple days. They're basically Fishzilla, and this is one item I don't mind having on my plate due to its sheer numbers. It definitely isn't endangered. Oh! We continue our meat run by grabbing some fresh pork belly.
Look at that marbling. So what are you checking for right here?
We need to check for a lot of meat or a lot of fat. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
still sticky or no.
Okay.
Yeah.
They use every part of the animal here. Nothing goes to waste. It's a philosophy I can totally get behind. Next up, we grab our veggies.
I'm gonna take out my cheat sheet. Hai
20.
20.
20.
Một hai.
Một hai,
Hai.
correct? Yeah, really good.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm learning.
well done.
Banana flour, essential for our salad.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, let's go. Come on.
With our shopping done, it's time to head back to Anna's beautiful estate and get our meal going. We've got 3 courses on the menu: caramelized and braised pork.
First one, we need to prepare something for pork with the caramel first. We say thịt kho tàu in Vietnamese.
Okay.
We have some pork. We bought pork belly from local market. I cook with the water about 5 minutes.
I love quail eggs.
Okay, so I need your help. You help me peel off the skin.
Yes. Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
I was too rough with this one, sorry. Give me something difficult like chopping meat and crushing
Yeah.
bones.
Yes. So,
Quail eggs are too dainty for me. Right?
And now the ingredients is mean coconut meat. We just choose about 50 grams. Yeah. Okay, now we are making caramel from sugar. Yeah.
All right, pan's heating up. We got brown sugar in there. Look at that.
It's melting now.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
start marinating.
2 tablespoons of fish sauce,
Okay. Well,
sea salt.
sea salt.
Yes. And now for the caramel liquid, I need to cook here at least 20 minutes.
And boom.
Chaka. It's time to fry.
You can see for Vietnamese version, we like skin. We can keep skin too.
Oh,
when
yeah,
we
that's
fry
flavor.
or when we barbecue, it's crispy.
Yeah,
and
it's
chewy
flavor.
a
It
little
adds
bit.
texture.
Yes.
It's got flavor.
I show you the easiest way to practice at home jasmine fry. 1 spoon of fermented rice. This one a little bit sour, so don't use so much. We need to add some galangal.
Wow, you go generous
This-
on that.
Yeah, turmeric so youthful in our kitchen. Yeah. Please help me add fish sauce.
Fish, shrimp
Are you
paste.
okay?
Yes. Oh yeah, let's
You
do it.
sure?
Let's do it.
Yes. We have to marinate at least 10 minutes. Normally, I keep about 15 or 20 minutes.
Sure.
While that's going on, we move on to our next dish: banana flour salad.
Salad time.
Yes, correct. It's your favorite now. So colorful. I will show you how to make lotus flower from banana flour.
Okay, interesting.
And this one, you see white and yellow a little bit, it's young enough for eating. We just peel off from here, like this.
Ooh, look at
Yeah.
that.
And
Wow.
now don't break, just move around and you see. Okay, after slicing, we always put into the water. If you don't keep here quickly, it's really black. And now cucumber, I just peel off the skin already. No fish sauce, no Vietnamese food.
Exactly,
Please,
that's what I'm
one
learning.
Spoon, 1 full spoon.
That is a ladle.
Full already.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, sugar.
Just
Same
one?
measure. 2 spoons of water. And next, lovely color from chili. No
Oh,
spicy.
yes.
Can you so spicy?
Oh yeah, I can handle it.
Yes.
Water mint.
Water
Yeah,
mint,
I remember
yes.
picking that up. Oh, that smells
Strong.
potent. It's strong.
It's really
I
strong.
love it.
Time to prep the salad. Little arts and crafts for decor, a must. And with that, it's finally time to eat. The presentation is as pretty as a picture. Light fare, any heaviness of the meats as in with the braised pork, is offset by copious amounts of greens. I love that.
Eating in Vietnam, I've seen that throughout the country. It's an extremely social event, and not social, not just meaning, you know, you're sitting there with your family and friends. You're sitting
see.
outside in front of everybody.
You can see we have some reason why we eat like that, but you know, it's more convenient. Yeah, we don't need to cook at home. We just go out, and it's really cheap. And you know, it's really narrow area.
Yeah.
That's why we just keep narrow table and so small chairs.
Chairs, exactly. It doesn't take up a lot of space.
Yes. Even though sometimes I feel smoky a little bit from traffic
Yeah.
or from some motorbike and car, but it's still like this because
Right.
it's our culture.
Exactly,
Yes, I
exactly. It's
think,
very
yeah.
unique. But even if you're eating outside, you're still eating fresh like this.
Yes, fresh. This means just herbs.
Herbs.
And stir-fried vegetable and more noodle.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of noodle soup. Yes, because it's so easy to serve you only one bowl, not really many things on the table.
But the ingredients are still fresh. You
Yeah,
know,
it's still fresh.
that's my point.
This means
Yeah.
they buy from local market every day.
Exactly. That's how we do
Finally,
it.
as we dine away next to the picturesque Red River, it's time to end my journey. I really feel like I came full circle with my deep dive into Vietnamese cuisine. From hitting the streets and learning what's eaten daily, understanding the local version of fast food culture, contrasted with why Western fast food is shunned. I was even able to get in some history and go on a foodie anthropology tangent to understand the ties between French and Vietnamese cuisine. It was a personal quest to bolster my knowledge of the country's food, understand the local palate and dining mindset. I've just begun to scratch the surface, because gastronomically, Vietnam offers so much more, which means the rest of the country calls for another thorough investigation. Next time